The marriage between King Charles and Princess Diana marked a pivotal moment in the history of the royal family, a royal commentator has argued. Tom Quinn, author of Gilded Youth, claimed the failed union of the then Prince and Princess of Wales and the destructive War of the Waleses in the early 1990s forced the firm to shift from a centuries-old tradition of either arranging marriages or finding partners only among the aristocrats to allowing high-profile royals to marry for love. Mr. Quinn, who in his book analyzed the upbringing royal children have received over the last few centuries, told Express. Co.uk, in a way, the marriage of Charles and Diana was the last gasp of a tradition that went back about 500 years. Then in effect, the elder royals, and people like Lord Mountbatten, got together with the Queen Mother and Lady Fermoy, who was Diana's grandmother, and said, "Look, we've got to sort something out for Charles, but we need it to be someone who's definitely not had any boyfriend, who's extremely aristocratic and is a bit naive." They wanted someone for Charles who wouldn't dominate him, who would do as royal wives had always done, who would have accepted that if he needed to have a mistress, that was fine. And on the face of it, of course, Diana seemed perfect, but she wasn't the mouse that they thought she was. And the result, as we know, eventually was a divorce. Meghan Markle wins defamation lawsuit against half-sister Samantha. Meghan Markle has successfully had her half-sister Samantha Markle's court case dismissed. She had accused the royal of spreading malicious lies during the bombshell Oprah Winfrey interview in 2021. But a Florida judge has thrown out the lawsuit, saying that Markle's statements were pure opinion and not capable of being proved false. Find out more here. Charles and Diana married in July 1981 at St. Paul's Cathedral, but cracks in their relationship started to appear soon after. Following the birth of both Prince William and Prince Harry, the pair started extramarital affairs and eventually the breakdown of their marriage became public. In 1992, the late Princess of Wales secretly collaborated with author Andrew Morton to tell her stories, revealing her mental health struggles and unhappiness and speaking about the relationship between then Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles. 2 years later, the then heir to the throne admitted his infidelity during an interview, and in 1995 Princess Diana sat down for an interview with Panorama's Martin Bashir, which it later emerged the journalist had obtained through deceptive means. Queen Elizabeth II, who had married the man she loved in 1947, but had also been able to find him among the small pool of European royalty, agreed on a divorce for her firstborn that same year, and the split was completed in the summer of 1996. The crisis in which the firm plunged as a result of this public war between Charles and Diana showed the royals it was time to change its approach to marriage, Mr. Quinn argued. He said, "I think all across the royal family it was seen that if you arranged marriage for dynastic reasons, as they did it in the case of Charles and Diana, the result was going to be disastrous. And that's why they shifted to the modern view where it's much better if you let younger royals choose their partners. And so it's almost like the old experiment had failed and they're trying the new experiment." Don't miss. Story behind royal family's 16 pyramid structures at Balmoral. Analysis: Harry still has serious chip on his shoulder with firm, says expert. Insight: Harry's UK visit telling us Charles' move shows he can't come back. Report: despite being the heir to the throne, Prince William was free to marry a woman, Kate, from a middle-class background. Similarly, in 2018 Prince Harry, then sixth in line to the throne, was allowed to marry the now Duchess of Sussex, born and bred in California with a past as an actress. Mr. Quinn added, "I think it's absolutely the case that they felt With arranged marriages you get your fingers very badly burned. I mean, the royal family nearly, you could argue, came to an end. The whole divorce and then the TV interviews and so on were so destructive. So they're just trying to avoid that.
Got to be somewhere sad who's in our hearts, ready to come home and fall in love. I have been trying to find a way over you to a spot of oil, and where the sun comes up from above.